A very good morning, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. Masikati akanaka kune vamwe munyika yeZimbabwe. So ngatitarise zviri kuitika mukati menyika yeZimbabwe. At this point in time, SADC is actually dilly-dallying with the people of Zimbabwe as they continue to stand in solidarity with Emmerson Mnangagwa. Our people hoped to see SADC actually providing direction in terms of where the country should go, but it seems as if they are lacking in that area. It seems as if they are actually failing to do so. So let us take a look onto this first video, which is right here. We have two videos which we need to scrutinize, and let us start with this one.
Yes, we were paying a courtesy call on the Vice President to talk about a few things. The first one and the main primary one being the preparations for SADC Summit. As you are aware, President Mnangagwa will be assuming the chairmanship of SADC in August. So the Secretariat is working very, very closely with the government to prepare for the summit. Now, the government of Zimbabwe has created a committee, an interministerial committee, which is chaired by the Vice President. So he was giving us an update of progress that has been made with regards to the preparations leading to the summit itself. And this is consistent with the team that has been coming from the Secretariat to come and work with the government. So our notes were comparing very well because the update is the exact same update that I have about the progress that has been made. We want to make the summit very successful. We have the full commitment of the government and the entire team that is working with us. And we know that this summit will be successful. The other thing that we spoke about is how we make SADC leaders visible when they come into a country like Zimbabwe. We feel that there must be an opportunity for them to interact with the citizens, to appreciate projects that are there that citizens are working on or doing. We feel it's not enough for them just to fly in and fly out in one day. Rather, they should spend a bit of time to be here. And the government has made some plans for the second day, which is the 18th, for other activities that President Mnangagwa will lead for the other heads of state to appreciate about Zimbabwe. So these are important things that we feel then it makes the heads of state and government to be appreciated by the citizens.
So this is a plan. This meeting, which they're saying that President Emmerson Mnangagwa will lead other heads of state to appreciate what the citizens think in Zimbabwe. Don't think that it's something where you and me are going to be asked. No, these are prepaid people, vachauya, very pre-programmed, and they will go to send a different narrative. That is the reason why you see they are running around to build some roads and everything else so as to take people to those places. And the people are appreciating us. So this is a problem. Honestly, this is a problem. And you would understand that these people will make sure that at all costs they defend each other. Let us hear the second video, which is right here.
Vice President is working around the clock with ministers and the senior officials to make sure that the summit is successful. So that committee is working with the Secretariat, ourselves, and my team to make sure that the summit is successful. So His Excellency was also indicating that progress has been done in this regard. So it is pleasing that we are not far off from the actual month, but there's good progress that has been made already. The second thing was to talk about the Liberation Museum. We talked about the Liberation Museum, which we have the opportunity to go and see where it is at. In August, there will be a side event summit where he will be presenting the museum to the other heads of state, SADC heads of state and government, but also to present to them the SADC square, liberation square, where they can also put their own liberation history as member states. So this is indeed a good realization that we have a history for us to be liberated as member states, as a region, and therefore this is a historical development for us that we must do. The third was just to share with him some thoughts around how we can enhance how SADC functions, how SADC works, and how we can improve ourselves. Projects that are meaningful, that are making a change in the lives of our people. So he shared with us some of the projects that they are doing that are consistent, one with industrialization, also to make sure that we improve our energy mix. And there's a project that we of waste to energy that will be shared with other heads of state as well. We also want to make sure that there's a bigger visibility of heads of state when they come into a country like Zimbabwe. They should not just come out. They should actually be here for some time and meet with the people, with the citizens. So he bought into that.
So they have reiterated that President Emmerson Mnangagwa will have to lead SADC leaders to meet citizens of Zimbabwe. There is no mention of SADC heads of state meeting with the opposition in Zimbabwe to deal with the political impasse of 2023 elections. Even if they think that there is no jurisdiction, they were supposed to simply say, okay, we are going to make sure that we meet with the opposition so that we talk about the issues they raised. We meet with the opposition and the ruling party, facilitate a meeting so as to resolve the 2023 political impasse. But they've ignored it. Why? It's because they are complicit to what is happening in Zimbabwe. It's because they are happy. So to SADC Secretariat, they believe the people of Zimbabwe are happy and they've accepted the government. But that is not the truth. The people of Zimbabwe, this is a ticking time bomb which we are sitting on. Yes, they will continue to praise each other, and protect each other. But will they do the same when things go south? Will they come to pamper him when things go south in Zimbabwe? Are they waiting for things to go wrong in Zimbabwe so that they run to intervene the same way they are doing in DRC? So you'd actually see that these SADC secretariat people, they're not serious. And when claims are made that there is a possibility that they were bribed, how are they going to deny it? So it is what it is, but we continue to actually question the integrity of SADC. Where is the integrity of SADC? Why are they doing this to the people of Zimbabwe? So it is what it is. We'll continue to speak about these issues. We'll continue to call for dialogue in the nation of Zimbabwe. We'll continue to call for SADC to make sure that they engage Nelson Chamisa and Emmerson Mnangagwa together and resolve the political impasse in Zimbabwe. Because whatever which has affected Zimbabwe, it's the citizens who are suffering. Those in authority will never suffer. Those in politics will never suffer. But the people of Zimbabwe will continue to suffer.